down the next.
Such a pretty woman.
All right, you're on.
One to the left, one to the right, and one behind,
Settle down, Pete.
and one in the middle.
It's on.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Brother Ray. Good morning.
Here we are for another Sunday when we open. I am opening. I am opening. My heart is ready to receive. I am opening. I am opening. My heart is ready to receive. I am opening. I am opening. My heart is ready to receive. So we are open. We choose to be open. We choose to be here. We choose to open to a greater reality, to a greater experience of what we are moving through. And we choose right here and now for each one of us. I know that we choose to be happy and fulfilled and complete. And so it is. I am opening. I am opening. My heart is ready to receive. I am opening. I am opening. My heart is ready to receive.
Good?
Yes.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
I am Regina Quince, and I'm one of the licensed practitioners here at the Center for Spiritual Living, Princeton. I'm asking that more increase, more joy, more happiness, more love, more peace, and more order comes to each one of us, especially for the Centers for Spiritual Living, Princeton. And I ask those of you in virtual land, or those of you who watch the recording, the live stream, or recording, to come and share molecules with us. Reverend Karen mentioned a couple weeks ago about sharing molecules. So come and share molecules with us. But we have a wonderful itinerary before you for the next couple of months, and I want to share that with you. We have a great number of speakers, beginning with me today. So I will be giving the talk today on the body, which is the effect, and spirit, soul, and body, and how all that works together. This is the third of the series that I've done. So I'm hoping you're looking forward to it. But our speakers, after today, next Sunday, the 14th, is Reverend Karen. She'll be back for 2 weeks. Reverend Karen will be here on July 14th and the 21st. That'll be followed by Reverend Michelle Wadley. So that'll be wonderful too. So please come and join us for that. And then in August, we have Reverend Karen at the first Sunday of the month. We have Reverend Frankie back. We have our practitioner, John Herron. He will do the lesson on August the 18th. And one person that we really enjoyed who was here a week ago, Lori Carlson, will be back. So that's our July and August list of speakers. So come and share molecules with us. And also listen to the lesson. We're here teaching the science of mind. We're here because Plotinus tried to tell us. We've had Thoreau and Emerson and Troward and Emma Curtis Hopkins. So many people have been inspiring us to look deeper, to look at nature, to see how it works, and then use it, So that's what we're here to help you do that with practices and things like that. And another thing we're picking up are classes. John Herron is going to be teaching a class starting on September the 17th. He's going to have a class on visioning. So we want to vision the person, the being we want to be, what our experience is going to be. We want to use this conscious mind to create that which is ours to experience. So thank you very much, and we'll have a little bit more music from
A little bit more.
Reverend Rich.
This is a song by Daniel Amott, one of our New Thought stars. When I pray, I feel my heart go deeper, my heart go deeper into my God. When I pray, I feel my heart go deeper, my heart go deeper into my God. Right here, right now, right where I am, God is. Right here, right now, right where I am, God is. So when I pray, I feel my soul go deeper, my soul go deeper into my God. When I pray, I feel my soul go deeper, my soul go deeper into my God. Right here, right now, right where I am, God is. Right here, right now, right where I am, God is. When I pray love, I feel my love go deeper, my love go deeper to my God. When I pray, I feel my love go deeper, my love go deeper into my God. Right here, right now, right where I am, God is. Right here, right now, right where I am, God is.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Morning.
At this time of year, and under the current circumstances in the United States and the world, I like to read Ernest Holmes' prayer. It's called My Prayer for My Country by Ernest Holmes. And you are welcome to just put those words into Google search. My Prayer for My Country by Ernest Holmes. Print it up at home and say it whenever you feel a little insecure about what's going on in the United States and the world at large. This is as applicable today as it was in 1953 when it was published in the Science of Mind magazine. Believing in the divine destiny of the United States of America and in the preservation of liberty, security, and self-expression for all, I offer this, my prayer for my country. I know that divine intelligence governs the destiny of the United States of America, directing the thought and the activity of all who guide its affairs. I know that success, prosperity, and happiness are the gifts of freedom and the divine heritage of everyone in this country, that they are now operating in the affairs of every individual in this country. I know that divine guidance enlightens the collective mind of the people of this country, causing it to know that economic security may come to all without the loss of either personal freedom or individual self-expression. I know that no one can believe or be led to believe that personal freedom must be surrendered in order to ensure economic security for all. The all-knowing mind contains the answer to every problem which confronts this country. Let me repeat that. The all-knowing mind contains the answer to every problem which confronts this country. I know that every leader in this country is now directed by this all-knowing mind and has the knowledge of a complete solution to every problem. Each is impelled to act upon this knowledge to the end that abundance, security, and peace shall come to all. And I know that this spiritual democracy shall endure, guaranteeing to everyone in this country personal liberty, happiness, and self-expression. And now, before I do this treatment for everyone, oftentimes we use this phrase called the all good of God. The all good of God is a repository that contains every possible iteration of good, ever, some of which we may never know on this planet as human beings. The great and glorious good is the all good of God. And so I speak this word for each one listening, for each one who is here, for each one who is aligned with the Center for Spiritual Living Princeton. I know that the all-knowing mind, the infinite spirit, is operating in, through, as, and around each one. I know that each one is one with God and therefore one with their highest and greatest good. And I know that the all good of God is operating in each one and outpicturing in each one's life as exactly what he, she, or they need in order to move forward in peace, in love, in joy, in perfect health and well-being. I know that the all good is revealing anything that needs to be seen in order for each one to move forward. There are no blind spots. All is revealed in a comfortable way so that each one is able to move forward with ease, with grace, with peace, backed by the all good of God, moving forward to his and her highest and greatest good. And I know that this is a reality because I am now releasing this word into God's loving law. The law knows how to make it so. And for this I am so grateful. Together we say, and so it is.
Thank you.
Thank you, Deja.
Welcome.
Thank you, Ernie. I will surrender to my greatest, highest good. I will release any fear that blocks my way. For every step I take is taken in pure faith. I am stronger every moment, every day. I will surrender to my greatest, highest good. I will release any fear that blocks my way. For every step I take is taken in pure faith. And I am stronger every moment, every day. My mind is willing and my heart is open wide. I trust my instincts and let spirit be my guide. I vow to live a life that's real and true and free, and continue walking in this mystery. There may be walls, there may be roadblocks in my way, but I can choose to take a higher path each day. And now I know that what I thought was safe and sound was only habit and regret that held me down. I will surrender to my greatest, highest good. I will release any fear that blocks my way. For every step I take is taken in pure faith. And I am stronger every moment, every day. And I am grateful every moment, every day. And I am kinder every moment, every day. And now, presenting here. Yeah? I don't need it. Okay. Anyway, here is our licensed practitioner, our board member, our treasurer of the board.
Everything.
She is everything, and she has held this operation together. She has kept this train, she and Gary have kept this train on the tracks for this past challenging time. So welcome, and here she is, Regina Quince.
Thank you. Thank you. Am I good? Am I good?
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. I want to state that we are a group of talented, spiritual, practicing practitioners. That we are. That is why we're here. And that is why we manage change, which is God, in one of the best, wholesome, perfect, and complete ways. That's what we do. And we enjoy giving service. We serve you as we serve ourselves. Because as we see each other, we see ourselves. That's who we are. That's what we do. That's what we practice, and that is what we believe. So that wasn't a part of my talk, but I've just been inspired by everybody. So my talk. Oh, and let me set my timer. Oh dear. Start. Okay. I've been giving a series of talks since March. I started with the spirit, conscious mind. I talked about substance, which is soul, and I want to conclude with the body, which is the effect. And then I'll briefly talk about how it all works together, which I know you know, but it's something that has to seep into you, that it becomes such a part of you that when situations, conditions, health issues, whatever, lack of money, whatever confronts you, that you will be able to automatically utilize the practices and the principles that we teach, that Ernest Holmes was inspired to write in The Science of Mind, having been influenced with the foundation of other spiritual thinkers to create this wonderful spiritual philosophy. So, there's a few quotes I want to share with you that were in the Science of Mind magazine in June. One quote is Amy Sparling. If you want something you've never had, you have to do something you've never done. Hello? I mean, it resonates, right? If you want something you've never had, you have to do something you've never done. We've never done this before. We've never had a center. Well, no, that's not true. We've had Lillian and Ralph, who were also in this situation, 50 years ago, who held this Center for Spiritual Living Princeton. They held it as we are holding it. Thank you, Lillian and Ralph. I love them. My second quote is from my favorite African American science fiction writer, who's deceased, but I love her writing. Octavia Butler. The Seed. Wild Seed. You gotta read her. Her quote, all that you touch, you change. All that you change, changes you. The only lasting truth is change. God is change. Isn't that good? That is really good. So in March, in March, I'm looking for the mold. I have a revision of the mold, but I spoke to you about the mold and how the conscious mind or spirit operates. Excuse me for a moment. I forgot. Darren, can you just pass that virgin chip? Sorry about that. This is real time. Real adjustment. So, what we find in our conscious mind, that as we absorb information, our conscious mind evolves, our thinking evolves. So this mold handout is different than the other one, because when in Ernest Holmes' writing, he says, he uses if something, if. Well, I took out the if, and I took out the to be, and I changed it to affirmations, something that you want to experience here and now. So let's read this all together. I wish a certain good. I instill in my own mind a realization of this specific good, and then, as this idea is the mold I place in mind, it is filled by the substance necessary for the complete manifestation of this good in my life. Therefore, I seek to demonstrate. I tell myself that I have faith in my power, in my ability, in the principle, and in the certainty of demonstration for which I work. Faith, being a mental attitude, is according to law. And even though at times I doubt, I overcome my doubts and create the desired faith definitely. So that's the evolution of the mold. We want to make affirmations. We want to affirm without doubt what we want to experience. That's in the body. But last month I spoke to you about substance, the crystallization that happens in the soul, the creative force and law within us. The example I gave was how a caterpillar changes into a butterfly or moth. This is the creative force, nature, the law that works within our soul too. It's a crystallization. But today, I want to talk to you about the body, the effect, the result. And it is really the third part of a threefold nature of our being. We have spirit, we have soul, and we have body. Now, from Proverbs, another inspirational book, the Bible, chapter 23, verse 7. Eat thou not the bread of him that hath an evil eye, neither desire thou his dainty meats. For as he thinketh in his heart, so is he. Eat and drink, saith he to thee, but his heart is not with thee. The morsel which thou hast eaten shalt thou vomit up and lose thy sweet words. So I wanted to give you this quote because you hear me say, as he thinketh in his heart. You've seen that. As he thinketh in his heart, so is he. But I wanted you to get the context of it. That if a person doesn't have your have good for you in mind, and that's in his heart, then you really shouldn't expect it back. So if you have that in your heart towards someone else, they shouldn't expect anything better for them from you. So I just wanted to put it in context. So what does it mean? It means that a person's inner thoughts and beliefs shape their true identity and character. Regardless of what someone says or does outwardly, their genuine self is revealed by the thoughts and inclinations of their heart. So, in essence, our inner thinking influences who we become and how we act. It's a powerful reminder to pay attention to our thoughts because they ultimately shape our reality. Now that actually is from being AI. that description was. I thought it was absolutely appropriate. But you know, I favor As a Man Thinketh. I mean, I just love this little pamphlet by James Allen that he wrote, this classic in 1903. He says, in all human affairs, there are efforts and there are results. And the strength of the effort is the measure of the result. The strength of the effort is the measure of the result. Gifts, powers, material, intellectual, and spiritual possessions are fruits of effort. They are thoughts completed, objects accomplished, visions realized. The vision that you glorify in your mind, the idea that you enthrone in your heart, this you will build your life, by this you will become. So that's a part of As a Man Thinketh. What Holmes says is body is always an effect, never a cause. It's an effect, never a cause. Body is in consciousness. So I mentioned body is the third part of our being, the third part. The body is our visible sign of our conscious thinking and our soul's beliefs. Body is the effects, affairs, conditions, health, disease, destiny, riches, poverty, business, vocation, profession. Any word that stands for the externalization of man's thought and endeavor. This is what we classify as body. Now, I know we don't want to hear it, the negative pieces of this. What we want to understand is the character within our thinking that flows through the soul, produces and corrects and adjusts any negative ideas that you may have. This is the thought that when you allow it to dominate your thinking, produces a character that deals with any condition or situation you find yourself in. Now, I had an experience yesterday where I was invited to a party, an outdoor party, and I wanted to go. I live a lot of times in a comfort zone. You know, I do my work outside the house and then I'm home and I'm in comfort. I'm in comfort. But I wanted to go to this party. I actually didn't know how I was going to get there because I'm in my comfort zone. So I decided I can do this. That was my affirmation. I can do this. Regina, you can do this. You can take a shower. So I got to the shower and I started showering. And then I said, I am doing this. I am taking the next step. Well, I got to the party. Maybe about 45 minutes late, but I got there. I had the best time ever. I saw people, friends that I hadn't seen in maybe almost a year, maybe even longer. Great food, music, did some line dancing. I had a wonderful time. The scary thing is, I could have chose to withhold that from me. I could have chosen a different comfort. But I had also set another seed. The other seed that I had set in my conscious mind was I wanted to increase my social contact. I wanted to see people I haven't seen before. Now, I put this in consciousness a long time ago. But I didn't drop it. I didn't doubt it. I just kept writing it. And it happened. So, that's how it works. That's the power and the abilities that each of us have to create and experience that which we want to be. I was it. I wore a nice dress. I had a hat. It was really, and I got out of the heat by going in the house and sitting with other people. It was wonderful. It was wonderful. We think of our body as the all in all, but it is only the effect. It is not the cause. The body is the objective manifestation of a subjective mind and consciousness. As a man thinketh, so shall he be. We have the power and choice to think what we want. And we do. Some good stuff, some not so good stuff. We think it. The body is the effect of our conscious thoughts. But think character, not physical looks. We may not have a choice as to our physical characteristics, but we have a choice in how we develop the character within those physical characteristics. Character. When we treat and we acknowledge God, Spirit, what do we say? We talk about peace. We talk about power. We talk about beauty. We talk about love. We talk about life. We talk about joy. We don't talk about black or white or anything else. We don't talk about your political party. We don't talk about that when we focus on God. We talk about beautiful inner attributes that are in us, as us, and of us, that unfold into our experience. That's what we talk about. That's what we treat. I can't believe this is 20 minutes. From the science of mind, if we are to be well and happy, the mind must be peaceful and harmonious. If the body is to be permanently well, the soul or subjective life must be in poise. The mind peaceful and happy. This is the purpose of mental healing. Holmes calls spirit, soul, and body the Trinity of being. I love that. The Trinity of being. Spirit, soul, and body. That's what each of us has. That's what's within each of us. And we are here at Center for Spiritual Living Princeton to help to guide you to use it, to understand it, to allow it to flow through you into your experience. That's what we do here, to share molecules. We want to share molecules. Holmes explains, we shall think of spirit as the great actor, soul as the medium of its action, and body the result of its action. Actor, the medium, and the result. That's what happens. Conscious thinking, the creative force, the law creating the result. Spirit as the only conscious actor, the power that knows itself. Soul is the blind force obeying the will of spirit. Body as the effect of spirit, working through law to produce form. That's what's going on. That's what's going on. As a man thinks, he subjectifies thought and sets law in motion. Through the medium of the universal mind. And this law works automatically until it is consciously changed. To learn how to think is to learn to live. For our thoughts go into a medium that is infinite in its ability to be and to do. Man must come to realize his relations to the whole. Man and us must realize our relation to the whole. Thank you so much. Namaste. And I went 3 minutes and 23 seconds
We're early. We're rolling early here. You can do that. I'm just going to play this.
And now we come to the part of our service, our gathering, where we are allowed to exercise the law of circulation. We do not give because God needs the gift, but because the giving increases, broadens, and deepens the life of the giver. Nor shall we give from the standpoint of duty. The universe refuses to bargain with us. It has already given us everything it has. But it also has provided that the gift of life can be received in its fullness only as it flows through us to the fullness of others. For those who are online who would like to give to this service, give to this Center for Spiritual Living Princeton online, please go to our website, www.cslprinceton.org, and you'll be able to give a donation or a tithe in that way.
Grateful, 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 yes, I'm grateful, 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 yes, I'm grateful, 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 I invite you to join me in this treatment and knowing the truth about ourselves, knowing the truth about the center, and just knowing the truth about this incredible experience that we are in. It is ours to experience, it is ours to know, it is ours to gather the knowledge of our perfection, of our presence as the one, because we are the one. Each one of us is the one. There is nothing else. There is nothing else. So I choose to know that this celebration of the Center for Spiritual Living on this day is a wonderful thing, is complete. I know that every word uttered by Regina is the exact word that we all needed to hear at this moment, and that we take it forward in our experience of today and the rest of the week and the rest of our lives, because they were words spoken in truth. They were words spoken knowing the truth of her experience and her existence, and she brought it to us. So I give thanks for that. I give thanks for the center. I give thanks for its continuance. I give thanks for our board and all that they do for us. And I release this word with gratitude and knowingness into spirit, into law, by saying so it is. Go in peace.
Awesome.
I think it stopped.